I rang through earlier requesting a copy of the catering menu for Mary Smith. Where is it? What are you doing here?
Gee, right now, I'm standing in front of a dartboard, holding very sharp darts in my hand, throwing said darts. I suggest you get out of the way. My aim is terrible.
No, I meant, why aren't you at the spa?
Oh, are you embarrassed that I'm here? Are you ashamed?
What?
You know, when you practically pushed me out the door today because Mary cancelled her meeting, I did have a sneaking suspicion something was going on, but then I thought, no, my boyfriend wouldn't deceive me like that. But then I just couldn't get it out of my brain, and so I cancelled the stupid spa and I headed back to your place to prove to myself that I was just going insane. But then look what I should find. You and Princess Mary having drinks on your balcony.
No, it wasn't like that. Look, when Mary realised who you were, she requested that you weren't involved in any way.
Oh, I knew it. That
No, she's not to blame. It's just a few of the partners at the firm that are having the conference are close friends of Charles. Yeah. So Mary anticipated their objection, and she said that if I didn't agree to sideline you, the deal would be dead in the water, and that is why I sent you away for the afternoon.
You lied to me. Why couldn't you just have talked to me?
I know, and I'm sorry, but you know, I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah? Well, backfire.
You know what? If you were doing business with somebody who had a similar stipulation against me, would you have done the same thing? Now, I have to take this up to Mary, but when it's done, I shall make it up to you, I promise, okay? You forgive me? No, really. Do you forgive me? Come on. Yeah? I'll see you soon.
A self-defense class in a bar is an interesting concept.
When you said if I'd like to meet up for training, you didn't really mean it.
Well, I didn't know you were skilled in telepathy as well as martial arts.
Okay then, let the lesson begin. If your assailant is standing in front of you, close, like this, what are you meant to do?
I thought you were the teacher.
Don't tell me you can't remember. The lesson was only a few days ago.
I think it went something like this.
Very good. But if you're really being attacked, you better put a lot more energy and weight behind it.
Well, if you give me my hand back, I can try again.
What if I don't want to?
I'm just gonna grab us some water.
G'day, mate. Someone dropped this off at the gym, said it was for you, so...
Thanks.
Here you go.
Awesome.
All right, leave it to it.
Thanks. Thanks. I should probably go.
You're leaving?
Sorry.
Do you usually bail in the middle of a date?
I thought this wasn't a date.
Well, as you said, when I asked you to come here for a training session, I didn't exactly mean that. Why don't you show me what other moves you've got?
I'd hate to leave a client unsatisfied.
Passing in league's way better. The ball goes further.
Dream on, buddy. This is how they pass in real football.
If AFL is real football, then how come no other countries play it?
Because Australia rules.
Hey, how's work?
Really cool. I helped Kyle fix the fence.
And then Jimmy was nice enough to walk us home.
All right, well, Nell's been a bit grizzly lately, so we decided to have a barbie.
Yeah, you should join us, Carl. Yeah, stay.
Oh, only if it's all right with Amy.
Yeah, of course. I'll grab us all some drinks.
I'll help.
Oh, hey, Jimmy, could you look after Nell while Sonya and I set up, please?
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy, you can help look after Nell, please.
I don't want to. That's fine.
No, it isn't. It's a reasonable enough request.
She said I didn't have to.
You're going up to help look after Nell, all right? And you're going to do it now.
Well, you know, I suppose he did it to save my feelings, so that's saying something.
Oh, don't be a silly victim, love. He lied to you, and if he told you porkies about this, he can do it about something else.
Like what?
Oh, who knows what he and that Mary would have gotten up to?
Good one, Mum. Never miss an opportunity to stir a little.
Well, at least Mary's age appropriate.
I will have you know that any man who has experienced the eighth wonder of the world, that is a night with Naomi Canning, has never failed to come back for more.
Didn't stop them going for more somewhere else at the same time, though, did it?
I miss you having lockjaw. Why can't you just be a supportive, reassuring mother like on a TV commercial?
Because when you love somebody, you tell them the truth. You don't treat them as though they are your dirty little secret.
No, we came out of the relationship closet at Paige's 21st, remember?
Out of the closet, but not into the real world.
Oh. Amber, does your mum still treat you like you're a child?
Yeah, sometimes, especially when I've done something wrong. I just brought the photos from Paige's 21st.
Oh, I'd love a little trip down memory lane.
I didn't expect to see them so soon.
Oh, yeah, we heard about and we're sorry.
It's okay.
Well, yeah, nothing wrong with being single.
So, here's you and Paul.
See, out in public for all to see.
Oh, don't worry, I kept that under wraps.
What do you mean?
Well, Paul came to me and asked that these didn't make the social pages or any websites, you know, with being a bad look and everything.
Shut up, Mum. Shut up.
I've actually never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies.
Never seen them. Well, then someone's in for a treat. I've got them all back at my house.
Well, why don't you buy me another drink? Help me make up my mind. Hey,
Hi.
you're back already.
Yeah, couldn't be completely irresponsible.
Where'd you go?
Phillip Island?
Oh, hanging with the penguins.
Yeah, something like that.
Did it help to clear your head?
Yes and no. What about you? What are you up to? Checking up on Karl, making sure the power hasn't gone to his head?
No, I'm actually on a date with Forrest.
You're on a date with him. Doesn't seem like your type.
Well, first year uni is all about trying different types.
I just can't imagine you guys having a conversation. Why waste your time on something that isn't going to go anywhere?
Everything all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Daniel was just checking back into it, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Enjoy.
Thanks.
When's Jimmy allowed in the pool?
When he learns to behave. Sorry, I just hate disciplining him in front of other people.
Oh, that was nothing. When I mucked up, Mum would put the hose on me. Then Gran would get upset and put the hose on her, and then Mum would put it back onto Gran, and well, anyway, it all got very messy.
What's going on? What happened?
Hey, you okay, sweetheart?
Hey, what was that about, Jimmy?
Did you guys have a fight?
No. Well, did you accidentally hurt her?
No.
Well, what happened?
Did you push her or something?
Oh, if you'd done that, he'd admit it, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not having a go. It's just that he's bigger than her and, you know, these things happen
Yeah,
sometimes.
well, just because he's bigger doesn't mean he'd do anything wrong.
Well, it could have been anything. Yeah, a bull ant, a bindi.
What happened, Jimmy?
Look, Nell wouldn't have cried if it wasn't anything.
Just tell us what happened, Jimmy.
So what's the story with that guy?
There's no story.
You sure? Because I don't get off on being used to make other people feel jealous.
No, that's not what this is.
Sometimes we can tell when the girl is faking it, and I'm getting that vibe right now. So, paying for the drinks, and I'm leaving. Make up your mind by then.
Hey, just came to drop off the rest of your stuff. I noticed that you got most of it already. Well, I'll see you.
Bye.
So,
Let's get out of here. Let's go somewhere private.
really?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for that, Mary. Well, just let me know what you think once you've had a chance to look it over, OK? I've got to go. Something's just come up.
Hey! So, I thought I'd just come and tell you that I have gone through my phone and I have deleted all correspondence that you've ever sent me. That's, text messages, emails and DMs that pertain to our personal relationship.
Why would you do that?
Well, I didn't want to leave any tangible evidence. You know, like when you told Amber to suppress the photos that she took of us at Paige's party?
That's...
Yeah, because I'd hate to leave a paper trail that would risk the West Waratah Star uncovering the scandal that is Naomi Gate.
Hey, now, I was quite prepared to go with you as a couple to the party, wasn't I?
Which means you're comfortable with a small room of people seeing us, in costume, no less.
That photo ban was a political decision.
Oh, so you're embarrassed of me for political and business reasons?
No, you are my assistant. That photo would have announced you to the whole world, not just as my friend, but as my partner.
Right, so it's better that I'm just your mistress.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, secret girlfriend equals mistress.
I am the mayor. I have to carefully approach anything to do with my public image.
The ratepayers of Erinsborough voted you into office knowing that you've been in prison, that you have been divorced 5 times, that I know of.
Come on, that's not
But
fair.
they're not the real reason, are they? It's that you don't mind seeing me behind closed doors, but out in public, no, 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 no.
You know that's not true.
You were just like all the rest. You're just like Charles. You're just like my manager at that shoe store in Frankston. You were just like Tuffy Delton at the Blue Light Disco. Never mind. But, you know, the only man who I've ever dated who has been happy to show me off in public is Mark Brennan. But I threw that away because of you. So you know what? I quit.
What do you mean you quit? What, you quit me or the job?
Oh, you figure it out.
How long do we have to hide out here?
We are not hiding out, okay? This is a strategic breath of fresh air, just until everyone calms down.
Oh, no, I just hate this sort of tension.
It'll pass.
When? I mean, Nell's been in a bad mood lately. It's obviously got something to do with Jimmy. And what if we keep having these non-stop awkward parenting disputes?
Well, we could always ask Amy and Jimmy to leave, huh? Ow! Oh, Nell just bit me.
Oh, no.
Ow.
Oh, no biting. No biting. No, look, I don't want them to leave.
No, well, neither do I. It's worst case scenario. But Nell should feel comfortable in her own home. Ow! She just did it again.
Sweetheart, do you think this might have something to do with what's going on with Jimmy?
What do you got to say for yourself, young lady? Yeah, I know.
Oh, Josh, have you seen my wayward daughter?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it must be lovely to be in a family where you all look out for each other.
Wouldn't exactly know what that's like.
How could you say that when your sister was so worried about you?
Worried?
Yeah, she came to the hospital to see Kyle to find out if he was all right after taking those supplements.
She did she?
And she was asking all sorts of questions, you know, like what kind of supplements they were. I think she thought he might want to sue. Not that he would, of course.
No. Can you please tell me exactly what it was that she asked?
Leave me alone.
You want to talk about it?
No.
See yourself. Don't bottle it up. It's bad for the soul.
You know, you Robinsons think you know everything, don't you? But when it comes to love, you know nothing.
I'll second that.
I'm sorry, that was very insensitive.
Don't worry. There was something so fundamentally wrong with me and Amber, and I ignored it for as long as I could.
How do you know if there's something fundamentally wrong?
The same problems keep coming up and they don't go away.
But everyone has their problems, right? You know, ups and downs, but you work through them?
Yeah, sure we did, but sometimes you're just watering the roots of a tree that's already dead.
So Paul and I are a dying tree?
Only you can know that.
Do you need a hand?
No, I'm right.
I get that you're upset, but you want to talk about it?
There's nothing to say.
Geez, I wish my gran and auntie gnomes were more like you. When they're angry at me for something, I never hear the end of it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your support, but I know you're friends with Toadie and Sonya, so...
Yeah, well, Jimmy's my mate too. And I guess you're my mate as well, you know, in a work mate kind of way.
Hey. Hey.
We were wondering if we could ask Jimmy a couple more questions about what happened.
Was there any point?
Well, yeah, Nell just bit Jared a few times.
And we were wondering if the same thing had happened to Jimmy too.
Did she?
A couple times now.
Well, why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. You've just all been so nice.
Mate, you were getting blamed for something you didn't do.
And look, I'm sorry things got got a bit tense before.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jimmy should have just told the truth.
I'm sorry you got bitten, mate.
Great, everyone's sorry. But aren't we missing the big issue? What are you going to do about Chomps over there?
I thought you were driving me home.
Well, we've been cooped up in a movie theatre. Figured we could take in the scenery.
I don't think we're at that stage yet.
Isn't this what you want?
Yeah, it is, but...
I don't have time for schoolgirls, Imogen. Your brother must have this car bugged.
Maybe you should just call him back. It could be work-related.
Be back in 5.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Hey, mate. Sorry to have you.
I tried to give you a buzz before, but your phone was off.
I was at the movies. What's up?
It's Imogen again.
Apparently she was asking Karl a lot of
Questions about the peptide.
Why?
I guess she suspects something's up.
I won't tell her anything, but I know you see her around a lot.
So I'm just giving you the heads up.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, so the old Naomi, when she wanted something, she would just go for it, no matter whether it was too expensive or married or completely age inappropriate. And then she saw how destructive that could be, so she changed to a new Naomi. A Naomi that looked twice before she crossed the road. But then after a time, this new Naomi, she played everything so safe. I mean, what kind of life is that? So now, this new Naomi, you know, she still wants to take some risks, but she's decided she needs to be smarter about it. You know, you're right. It is a bad look for a mayor to date his assistant. Nobody would take you or me seriously, so it is the job or us.
And?
I choose us. I'm quitting my job and I'm starting up Naomi Canning Enterprises again, and if that fails, if we fail, then fine, but at least I won't look back and regret never having given it a go. What? That is the most romantic thing anyone's ever done for me that didn't cost any money or take any effort.
And you don't have to quit.
Yes, I do. For my sake and ours.
How's Josh?
Thought you wanted to stay out of your brother's business.
Yeah, I was just asking.
You all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
You seem a bit different.
Hey, Josh, calling kind of put a damper on things. I think I'd like to go home now.
We only just got here.
And I want to go home.
You've been giving some pretty major signals. Oh, what's this?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's nothing? Oh, let's hope not.
They're mine.
Really? Because they kind of look like they're mine.
Look, I just started feeling a bit sick, so I was trying to find an aspirin, and I wound up looking in your bag.
This pill box is clearly not for aspirin, so why did you take them?
I just thought that...
I want you to start again, from the beginning.